Well, haven't had one of those in a while. Complete IT failure. Internet was working, but streaming service wasn't. So we'll just see if this is continuing to work. The weird thing is I can't see my little... I used to have a little Wi-Fi symbol up the top, and I can't see that at the moment, so I have no idea if this is actually working or not. Seems to be. Somewhat. We will see. Live, says I'm live. View on YouTube. It's all good now. Thank you. I have no idea what happened. Apologies. So we'll start again. What was I? So welcome to Part to Piece. We'll do this again because I deleted the other video. So all my introductory things will be gone. Let's start. The background music. I'll keep my headphones on for a little bit because I need to just make sure the sound's coming through. And if that cuts out, then that's a surefire way of internet not working as well. Thank you for your patience. Welcome, Part to Piece, Thursday, 16th of October. I wanted to talk about a natural rhythm, and the song that I was playing before in the other video that had to cut short was, the title was called Let the Rhythm Move You. And it's one of my favorite songs, but because of the, not necessarily the beats in the background or the mechanics of the song itself, but it's Let the Rhythm Move You. So it's a reminder of we all have a natural rhythm, and we're all aligning with this natural rhythm that's existing in the background. And when we are aware of the breath and the stillness, and we focus on that breath and stillness, and then we say, be aware of the breath and the natural rhythm. It's not just in, out, in terms of the breathing, it's the natural rhythm. There's a buzzing as well, and a presence that is existing in the background, the foreground. We're bringing it to the foreground during this process. But as I was saying before, we all have our natural rhythms, and we all have different natural rhythms depending on where we are in our lives and what's going on in our life at any particular time, which is a little bit different for everyone else depending on what they're going through. And as I was going to allude to before my internet cut out, was there's periods in my life that I'll try to get into meditation or just calm myself or focus, and it's not necessarily easy, or the rhythm is a little bit different. So to highlight this, I'm going to take off my headphones. To highlight this, an example, we go through different phases in our life where we like different music, or we like a particular food more than we did at another time. I went through a phase where I was eating Indian every day for lunch for like 12 months. One, because I worked very closely to a great Indian restaurant, and it was easy to go down there for lunch. Like the building that I worked in was very, very close to the restaurant. It was literally down an elevator, out the door, in another door, and you're there. So the temptation to eat Indian every day was there. But I mean, I love Indian food, but this one was really good, and it was quite easy for me to go down and eat every day. I put on about 10 kilos at that over the course of 12 months. Wasn't exercising as much as I should have. This was probably about 10 years ago. But my point is, we go through these different phases, or our rhythm carries us in a different way. Now, if I look back in hindsight, what was the point of going to eat that Indian food every day? And one, because I really enjoyed it. Two, it was the experience as well. I got to know people behind the counter who served the food. And I look back at that with a really fond memory. So it also triggers different responses. My point is, like, there's subtleties that guide us on a day-to-day. And there's no harm in exploring these prompts. In fact, it's rather rewarding if we go through and explore our expressions and of who we are. It's a natural rhythm, especially when we go down the path to peace. More and more, we're doing this on a daily basis, and we end up merging more and more with this rhythm. So the prompts are getting stronger, and the guidance is getting stronger. We're easily walking along this path, metaphorically. If I use the example of a bike, when you first learn to ride a bike, and with training wheels, the training wheels, if you have those, sometimes you don't have training wheels, right? Training wheels are the wheels that sit on the side of the bike that allow you to steadily go along. Some people didn't have training wheels. They went straight on the bike. And you'll notice when you first learn to ride a bike, it's very wobbly and you're going all over the path. But as you get better and better at riding the bike, you notice that the surface area of the wheels are really thin anyway, but you balance your whole body on these little wheels, the surface area that is very small and thin, and you end up going in straight lines and turning corners. Much is the same as when we're doing the path to peace. We will get guided in these areas of the natural rhythm, but we don't necessarily go in the straight line, and nor should we have to, but it's not about that. But what I'm saying is we're merging with this peace that is guiding us, and then we end up just being on this path that is peace. The prompts get stronger, the guidance gets stronger, and we tend not to fight this rhythm or oppose the change, but we're merging with the change. And we ride the waves like a pro surfer. The waves get bigger, the challenges get bigger. But a pro surfer loves those challenges. It's like, wow, I've got another big wave to ride. Watch this. Because change becomes then new opportunities. And when we're happy, we're met with immediate gratitude and peace. And stillness becomes the new discovery. We're not forgetting our human side in these instances either. Riding on the storm. Exactly. We're not forgetting our human side, nor are we changing fundamentally. We're just ditching the old programming. That's what it's all about. We're just shedding that old programming that tends to make life a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. I'm not saying life won't have its challenges or obstacles. They'll still happen. they will still happen. My word, they'll still happen. But we're just letting the rhythm carrying us instead of not knowing what to do. I find that the programming that we've had growing up, I'm not saying this is no fault of anyone. This is just the way the world is, right? We've got this, the programming's everywhere. It's in our TV, social media, books, passed down teachings, and even teachings in our schools, right? It's the programming and the doctrines everywhere, and it's that way for a reason. It's designed to make us feel more helpless instead of being helpful to ourselves. So when we're then aligning more and more with meditation and practices and self-reflection, we are ditching the old programming or just shedding it. So the rhythm ends up carrying us, and we don't feel helpless anymore. We are aware that of maybe not so much why things are happening, but a result of why they're happening. We can make those adjustments. Thank you. Thank you. So when there are difficulties, we can see that as an opportunity to stop and return to peace in meditation. When there's sadness, we can honor our tears. Like we don't have to go, oh, I shouldn't be sad. No, let's honor our tears. Let's express our emotion and give compassion to ourselves in those moments. Wrap ourselves with love. It's an opportunity to love ourselves. Tears are good. They're a release. They're letting go. And giving yourself an opportunity to grieve for whatever reason. It doesn't necessarily have to be a loss of a loved one. You can grieve for many different scenarios in your life, but let's honor those tears, give compassion to ourselves, and let that opportunity be to wrap ourselves up in love. On the flip side, when there's joy, we can fill our hearts with the gratitude, knowing that this is such a blessing. Thank you. I love joy. I'm grateful in this moment. I feel joy in this moment. I am very grateful. And then we can share that with others as well. I was really happy today. Here, have some of my happiness. And somebody else might be going, wow, I really need to be happy today. That happiness made me happy. When we're feeling tired, just with things in our life, obstacles in our life, just struggling. I meet this head on in my job from time to time. But now I'm using it as an opportunity to let go and surrender and know that there's a better opportunity that awaits. It's allowing me, the rhythm's allowing me to reflect. Oh, why am I feeling tired? And being aware of these little prompts and subtleties can give us this new outlook on life. Because these little nudges and things aren't necessarily because we're inadequate humans. These are the only prompts we have as humans to reflect, change, love, whatever it is. The rhythm moves us to where we need to go in order to express ourselves in all our glory. So the rhythm is actually the hand of the soul that picks us up and places us where we need to be. So let the rhythm move you. On that note, shall we? If we relax in our chair or wherever we are seated, as we gently close our eyes and place our hands, palms facing upwards. Palms. I'm on a farm. Palms facing upwards. And allow ourselves to relax and become aware of the breath and our natural rhythm. As we take a deep breath in through the nose, we breathe in that sweetness and opportunity in all our creative endeavors. As we hold the breath just ever so slightly and allow the energy to permeate our body, we breathe out any obstacles, old programming, old belief systems that don't serve us anymore. We just let go. We surrender to the moment. We allow the breath to come and go, natural rhythms. As we become aware of the body and the energy surrounding our body simultaneously, we're also aware of the breath and the inner peace that is within us. I don't know if the microphone's picking up that, but it sounds like I'm sitting in an aviary. There is lots of birds around flying, so apologies if we can't connect with our inner peace. This is, they should fly off soon. So we take another deep breath in through the nose. We breathe in that sweetness and creativity, that expression of love. As we allow the energy and the breath to extend to our fingertips and toes, we breathe out. We just relax further into meditation and peace. And we just allow the breath to come and go with a natural inhalation and exhalation. As we allow our body to relax further, any tension out of the muscles, just let go. And just return your awareness to the breath, the peace, the stillness, and the energy. As we take one final deep breath in, we're going to concentrate on the crown, and we're just going to allow the energy from our crown to engulf our entire body. As the energy flows from the crown down over our head, over our neck, upper torso, arms, shoulders, hands, out the palms of our hands, down our torso, over the legs, and out the soles of our feet. As we take this deep breath in, breathe in and allow that energy to flow over through the crown. As we breathe deep, deep, deep into our lungs, this energy engulfs our entire body. Hold the breath, and we breathe out. We just allow all the weight to be lifted from our body, and we merge with the energy and the light surrounding our body. This energy is a protective shield and protects us from all things negative and allows love and light to enter. So we just bring our awareness back to the crown, back to the breath, and back to the energy. We're just aware of these things simultaneously. We just allow the breath to come and go at a natural rhythm. Just allow ourselves to merge with the peace and stillness. Just aware of the breath, the presence of that rhythm as we just let go and we relax. So we just gently bring our awareness to our heart. You may place your hands over the heart or keep them in your lap, palms facing upwards. We're just going to express our gratitude for all things. And this today, just a little bit different. We're just going to go through thanking everyone, but we're going to stick our awareness in our hearts and just merge with the heart energy. So just concentrate on our hearts. Become aware of the light, love and bliss within our hearts. We feel our hearts pulsating, that love that naturally comes from our hearts. And just as we utter words of gratitude and say thank you, we're going to wait for the response from our heart. So firstly, I want to thank ourselves for going through every part of our life and keep on turning up. Thank you for all those obstacles that you've had to go through, for all those challenges you've had to go through, for the high moments as well as the low moments. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for honoring yourself. As we just say thank you to ourselves, thank you. You can imagine yourself sitting in front of yourself and wrapping your arms around yourself in a big, big hug and just saying thank you. Thank you. Just wait for the response from the heart. You may feel it expanding or growing. You may feel a buzzing, cool, tingle, maybe electricity. Thank you. Say it again to ourselves. Thank you. So we give ourselves another big, big hug. Thank you. Wait for the response. One more time. Thank you. Wait for the response. This is the feeling of gratitude and love that is present in all of us. Thank you for all those in our lives, friends, family, loved ones, for every opportunity and every experience. There's times we don't always express ourselves, but now we are. Thank you. Thank you for all those great memories. Thank you for helping us through challenges. Thank you for creating those opportunities where we feel safe. Thank you for providing endless love. Thank you for receiving our love. Thank you for this time together. So we expand our thoughts and feelings and expressions of gratitude to all those in our country and even on planet Earth. Thank you for everyone and your participation. We've all had a role to play. Thank you for the experiences that you give us. Every person, every being, every animal, seen and unseen. Thank you. The gratitude goes beyond that, extends to the far reaches of the edges of the universe. For all those that have seen and unseen, thank you for your assistance. Blessings be to all. So we can move our hands down in our lap. Just aware of our heart still. So we're brimming with gratitude. It's also your time to receive. So just sit back, relax. Be aware of your crown, or the divine heart as they like to call it. For everything that you do for this planet. Thank you. For the ways you conduct yourself in private, in public. For the ways that you express your thoughts and feelings towards others. Your peace. Thank you for sharing your peace with others. Thank you for everything that you do for your family and your friends. Thank you for those moments in your life where you just get back up and you go, this isn't going to defeat me. Thank you for being tolerant for others as we are all learning. In this game of forgetfulness, this game of separateness. Thank you for just being who you are. Returning to your natural rhythm and allowing that to carry you. Not being afraid of the unknown. Not being afraid of the challenges. Thank you. Just allow the energy to come down through the crown. Just nourish that heart of yours. Feel the heart expanding even further and further. So we just relax. We're just merging with the light at this stage. Just allow the energy to flow through to every part of your body, every cell in your body that's working harmoniously and in good function. The tissues, the cells, all the hormones, circulatory system, the physical attributes, and also the mental attributes, the emotional attributes. The energy just flows wherever it's needed. Thank you again for being so wondrous and magnificent in all your glory. We're just going to allow the excess energy to flow out the soles of our feet. Deep, deep, deep into the ground. As we allow this excess energy to repair Mother Earth, revitalize Mother Earth, rejuvenate Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for housing us during this lifetime. Thank you for the beautiful air we breathe that nourishes our lungs as you give life to this body. From the materials that are used to make this body. Thank you. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Bless the excess energy through the soles of your feet, deep, deep, deep down into the ground. You're deeply grounded to this plane. You're deeply rooted to Mother Earth. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Thank you. As we count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You may slowly, slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Just gently, gently move your shoulders and your arms, your fingers and your toes, your legs, just like you're waking from a deep slumber. So we bring the awareness back to our body, just aware of how we're feeling and the energy surrounding our body all over. When you're ready, you can open your eyes with a big, big smile. Today, we can live out the day with our natural rhythm, and whenever we feel like it, we can close our eyes, gently return to this rhythm with a few deep breaths, or we can just take a couple of deep breaths while we've got our eyes open. But just bringing that awareness back to our body, even in the moments where we're challenged. Because no doubt it's the start of my day and I know I'll be challenged. I was already with this meltdown of IT in the morning, but it's interesting waking up now and almost wondering what the challenges will be, but knowing that I can just, with the benefit of this group, just close my eyes and return back to the natural rhythm and the peace. And as we continue on this journey, we're able to face those obstacles collectively and together. So have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. May peace bless you, and keep living life and making those memories. That's what it's all about. Bye for now.